All right, guys, welcome to my channel here. All right, in this video, we'll be making this replication. We'll be making this replication. So there are some. We'll be making this replication here. It's a flyer created by Creative Priest on Instagram and on Pinterest. All right, so now to get this flyer, we had to create the background. This background was created from scratch from on PixArt, and finally to have some other details, I had to use this background to cover up. This was the one created from scratch from Pinterest. You can see it here. And okay, so this was the one. A minute. Okay, so this was the one we had to. This was the one we used to cover up, to give it kind of something similar. So and I also get this territorial ministry. I worked it out as PXD, and the name of the PXD I use is Oxano. You can download on free pick to get that. And finally, we have the image of the man of God here, something very similar, but not yet, we still have to work on some edits. So now we have basic principles of, everything is set here. What are the next thing that we need to set? Okay, the next thing we need to set here is, birth pangs, and this one will just be pangs. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, so we have this one, pangs. All right, I did all this to make the video very short, so we won't have to take up so much time. We have pangs here. Now we can make this bold by using the B part to make it bold. And let me see what's happening. Okay, I get. It should be this sizing here. So we're just using this font, so let us have birth, and we'll use a similar font right here. We can use okay, let me check. Okay, we can use Gastiral. Okay, good. Okay, it's not really showing. Okay, good. All right. And let us apply a drop shadow and blur radius to, yes, so it can show on that stuff, on that background. Drop shadow here as well. Reduce the radius to 2. So we have bed banks there. We have our logo. Yeah, I downloaded this logo from Facebook. And what next? We can just increase the image of this of apostle right here. We have it in the middle. And so we have to set up the down details and every other things needed. So we'll be using okay, let's use um, the written part. Now, one of the things you should understand in this flyer is that for every flyer there is a story. There is a story for every flyer, and I'm going to explain to you guys the story behind this flyer. From me seeing it, I was able to get a little bit 11th to 13th. I was able to get a little bit of details of this flyer. We can now duplicate basic principles as June 24, June, comma 2024, and we just reduce the size. Also, then we can duplicate Tuesday dots, and bring it down. So I'm going to tell you guys the story behind this flyer. Right. Then let's duplicate this. We have Thursday, right? Okay, good. Then we bring it downward. Yes. You should go more down. Then after that, we have the revival tent, which is, normal. This one here will be for the down details. And, we have a straight line here. Okay. And we'll duplicate this straight line, copy again, place it at the side down, and middle side. Okay. Then we have this one, duplicate, copy 5 p.m. Move this up. Yeah, okay. And this one will be daily. Copy. This one will be daily. We send this down, down, and to the other side, so we can be able to move it up. Okay. All right, so let's reduce this a little bit. It's getting too big for me. Okay, so now setting up the color for this would be, let's use the color picker then. I think they use this color down here. Let's use the color picker more. Okay. Good. This is the color they used. and for June, and we now have revival 10th. Then we can copy this revival 10th and all the details. Second floor, Banex Plaza. We think we have to change fonts here. Second floor, Banex Plaza. Okay, let's try using this second floor, Banex Plaza, White House. Now, preferably, I would just love to use Google Photos in copying out the the location details there. I'll just use this Google Lens. It's going to copy that for me, so I won't have to stress myself, getting whatever I need to get. So I think this one is way more faster for me. All right, and what I have to do is just come here and paste it. Are we good? Then I have to reduce and centralize the alignment. Reduce still. Okay, we have to give it spacing downward, and the side as well. So I think this is really nice, but looking at this stuff, it didn't really fall at middle, even from the flyer as well. Okay, so that is no problem. Then the other details we have to set up where's the color. Yeah, the other details is where we set up the location, the Instagram handle and stuff, but I'll skip that part. You understand? So for us to be faster. Now the story behind this, let's discuss about the story behind this flyer. Now looking at the flyer, I'm going to use the main flyer to explain. Yes. Now looking at this flyer, one of the things you understand to the front is that the topic says basic principles of territorial ministry, and you can see a kind of a gate opening, like a portal. You understand? For every church design flyer, the theme goes along with the background. You should know that the theme goes along with the background. So if the background is wrong, the theme, the communication that the team wants to bring would not be perfect. You understand? Would not be perfect. Now, looking at this basic principle of territorial, you can see at this right corner here, you'll see at this corner here there is this lampstand which signifies prayer. We can see this signifies, this portal signifies a gate, and you can see up here signifies, a cherubim angel rather. So all of these things is what talks about this topic, basic principles of territorial ministry. It means if you would enter a territory, a territory, you need prayer, you need priesthood, you need, to enter the gate. Are you getting me? Once I look at the flyer, one of the things, especially church flyers, I check the background and I check what the message, what the background, what kind of message the background is passing across. Understand? So that is one important thing you should note as a graphic designer. And you can see that all this is around heavens. You can see it around heaven. You can see this cloudy stuff, and you can see this fire of a thing. You understand? So that signifies, that explain what I want to explain to you guys. Then what next? This is our main flyer. This is the before flyer, though it's not really the same, but it's somehow it's just something similar. Then what next we have to do is we have to just download. Let us download with default. Good. I just have to download it so that it will load fast. And we move to Lightroom, where we are going to edit it. If I want to download, I would have downloaded in a very much more greater size, design size. Then let's move to, all right guys, let's move to this. Here you can see all these are what we used in creating this particular flyer. All right, Pixel Lab, we open through, and we'll start our edit by going through the lightning stuff, construct, give it construct, give it highlights. It is a little bit of highlights. Majorly, one thing I need is the clarity stuff, effect more clarity on it. DAs, texture. Now let me go to profile. Let me go to the grain. I need much effect of the grain kind of stuff on it, fignet, just a little bit to make each side black enough, you understand. And after that we have the effect. I think effect the stuff. Okay, so we can go to the coloring. Give it more vibrant. It should have vibrant. No, we are not changing that. You give it more vibrant. I think the clarity is too much. Then go to lightning and exposure. Give it exposure 0.05. Okay, and the blacks. So I think this is what we have before, and this is what we have now. I think this one is just manageable, not the real stuff, So one of the things when you are designing or replicating a flyer is that it makes you know what the designer passed through. It gets in. Sometimes it is not a course. It is not how will I call it? It's not really lack of creativity. Sometimes in church designs, you might never be able to get how a designer would design a background. Like you might really never be able to get, exactly how a designer would get a background. Church design space is a different space. So thank you for watching this video. I wanted to be short as much as possible. Do subscribe and expect more videos for day 3, and God bless you.